Okay, hello YouTube, it's me, Sean. This is my nursing update, nursing school update, sorry. And so far I have this week coming I have two tests. I'm only taking my nursing classes, so I'm not taking any other classes. So I have two tests before spring break. And spring break is not this week but the following week. And officially it starts for me at 3 p.m. on Thursday, which is when I get out of clinicals on Thursday. So yeah, I am sorry. I noticed some stuff on my couch. Um anyways, I don't have ADD, I promise. Um but yeah, so um this week this past week wasn't a good week for me because I got sick on Tuesday, which I ended up missing my OB class and my OB clinical. But because the unit is small, there wasn't a lot of patients there, or not because it was small, but it just wasn't a lot of people there. So I didn't really miss like anything really. But I really didn't feel good in working with the babies and everything. They If you're not feeling well or they really don't want you like around the babies, which is understandable because their immune system is not as strong as ours. Um, so I miss Wednesday and Thursday. I'm trying to think what else, but that's pretty much it. And so far I'm feeling better, but I'm getting ready to prepare to take a test on Monday, which is tomorrow, on bipolar, um, bipolar. Let's see. I know what I'm testing on. It's bipolar and substance abuse, which includes alcohol and some drugs. See, yeah, stimulants and opioids, and let me make a note on here. I pulled my notebook out. Um, and some medication, some laboratory values. Primary, secondary. Sorry, guys. And tertiary. Okay, so interventions, priorities, and mood, which is depression and bipolar. So those are the things I'm being tested on. Um, and this is my notebook. I try to do the same thing I did last semester as far as studying. Um, what I find difficult about this semester, OB not so much, but psych, I'm just finding that I can't wait for the semester to be over. Like, I'm so lost in that class. I'm not gonna say anymore, but yeah, it's just crazy. It's not that the subject is hard. It's just lecture isn't lecture. Not how I'm used to having lecture. So it's just different. So you have to adjust your study, how you study too. Especially if you get like multiple things that you're supposed to be studying. Um, Not multiple, but like different things you should focus on. So, and we do med cards. Um, they try to give us like a how-to guide to study, which is what I wrote down. That's what they talked about. So you want to know what they say for this class. You want to know who the population is, what the disorder is, or nursing diagnosis, and the priority of them. You want to know what to do, the interventions, and why, the rationales. That's what we should focus on. Um, yeah. And the treatments and the meds and the follow-up care and the patient education. So we got to focus on the nursing process. And yeah, that's it. I guess I should put a couple tabs in there. Here's some more medications that I put in my notebook that I forgot about. But we're only doing the medications from this week and last week, I think. I don't know. So lost. So let me see. Sorry, I'm wasting time. Yeah, from last week and this week. Medications. So what I've been doing to try to study is, well, I've been trying to study. Studying this semester is a little harder for me, only because it's a different focus. If they're both specialties, psych and OB are specialties, so it's a little difficult for me to figure out how to study. OB not so much. I take that back. It's really just psych. But so I've tried rewriting my notes. Take too much. I've read from the book, but to make the information stick, I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. I could probably try the recorder, but I don't have any batteries right now, so I don't know. I'll have to play around with it. But so far, I've been looking at Saunders, going through Saunders. I've been doing the NCLEX 4000 questions, like especially when I'm like yesterday, I came home from church and we had a soul food dinner, and I wasn't doing anything. I didn't feel like opening anything. My husband was watching movies. I was down here too. I didn't want to go upstairs either. So what I did was I opened up my NCLEX 4000 because you don't have to have the CD in to do the review, and I put it on 75 questions, chose my content, which was everything psych, and I just started going through those and reading the rationales when I got something wrong, or and just trying to kind of like get my review what I know by myself. And I did some Saunders questions. I feel like Saunders is more I want to say content like. And NCLEX 4000 is more like, what would you do? You have a patient, this is your scenario, this is your patient, this is what he has, and what are you going to do? So what I'm going to do, I wish I could do a screenshot, but I don't know how. So I'm going to like read a question and read you the choices, and just so you get an idea of what Saunders is like, or not Saunders, NCLEX 4000 is like. So this question says, a client says he'd like to stay in contact with the nurse who's discharging him and asks him if she'd meet him for coffee. The nurse's best response is, 1, thank you, but it's important that we maintain a professional relationship. 2, I'm not allowed to fraternize with anyone who has been my client. 3, I'll have to see if your physician feels our meeting will be beneficial for you. 4, I'm not really interested in meeting with you outside the hospital. I'm going to choose 1, and which was thank you, but it's important that we maintain a professional relationship, which I was right. It says that's right because it's appropriate and respectful of the client's feelings. That one's more of like a therapeutic question, so let's see if I can get another one. A nurse is assessing a client for dementia. What findings should the nurse expect in a client with dementia? Select all that apply. It said there's 6 options. There is a slow progression of symptoms. The client admits the feelings of sadness. The client acts apathetic and pessimistic. The family can't determine when the symptoms first appeared. There are changes in the client's basic personality, and the client has great difficulty paying attention to others. Okay, so yeah, I was totally off. Actually, I wasn't. I chose the first one. I chose the family can't determine when the symptoms first appeared, and the changes are in the client's basic personality. I didn't choose the last one, which was the difficulty paying attention to others, and that was part of it. And it says, the rationale says, a common characteristic of dementia is a slow onset of symptoms, which makes it difficult to determine when they first occurred. Dementia progresses to noticeable changes in the individual's personality, impaired ability to pay attention to other people. Feelings of sadness, apathy, and pessimism are symptoms of depression. So that gives you a glimpse of NCLEX 4000. It gets more complicated in there. I think there are dosage questions in there. Yeah, because they give you a calculator. So yeah, so that's NCLEX 4000. So yeah, I've been doing that. When I'm just sitting here on this couch and don't feel like doing anything, which has been helpful. And I've been using my ATI. There's not really much emphasis. I mean, there's emphasis on ATI, but there's not really that much. Like, it's a supplemental study tool, and I don't think anybody really focuses on it. But if your school does ATI proctor exam or anything like after toward the end of the semester, then it's important to do it only because ATI's questions are coming from their content. So it's kind of crazy because I mean, not really. You can really, it's helpful, supplemental, but if there's any like differences between what you read and what you're taught from ATI, which there shouldn't be, but if there is, then go with what you're reading in your book or what your teacher says, because yeah, you need to pass that class, which is more important than ATI. Oh yeah, I gotta call my phone company. But anyways, so yeah, that's that. We finished at the end of April. We got let's see, we finished at the end of April. There's a lot of paperwork that gotta be done, especially for psych. We have to do this peer education pieces, and we gotta do our portfolio. OB, we just have to do, like, besides our care maps, we got to do an ethics presentation. I think it's what it's called for OB. I think that's really it. And we have to get, starting this week, we have to get a 77% or higher on our NCLEX questions that we turn in every week. So make sure you guys do NCLEX questions like throughout your program. Like, I know toward the end of the program that they have you do NCLEX questions, but I think starting them early is a good idea. It's probably like after anytime during nursing school, but like more so like after or during med-surg. Med-surg will really help you. Like, just the content doesn't change, it doesn't change. It helps. It helped me and during med-surg, and like next semester I'm taking peds and adult health cardiac. So I think it'll be helpful, and plus they're going to expect us to do them anyway, like especially for like even right now, like we have to do 25 a week, but the study is that the more you do, the better you are at passing, and get them from different sources. That's why I have Saunders, NCLEX 4000. Upstairs I have the med-surg, the Prestige Hall ones. I also have the questions in the back of the book, or at the end of the chapter in my psych book, in my OB book, and they also have a CD. So get them from different sources so you can see a different format of questions and get used to it. And you also have ATI. So I think if you practice, even if you have like a little goal, like of 25, like how we have right now, which it increases, of course, as we go along, but 25 a week is not bad, and plus it's a helpful way to study. And you actually, technically, I do more. I give myself credit for 25, but I really do more than 25 questions a week, only because if I don't feel like studying, or if I'm just like this week I was sick, I'm just sitting there doing NCLEX questions, because that's another way to get the information in, even though I don't feel like cracking open a book. It's another way to get the information in, and it also prepares me for NCLEX and my tests in my classes. So I think it's a good idea. Like, if you can invest in NCLEX 4000, or if not, just using your the questions that you get from your textbooks, the CDs in the back of the book. Those are good things, and I'll keep you guys updated on my progress. This semester is like dragging by. I'm just praying I pass. It's not that hard. It's just that I don't know. I don't have the motivation right now, and I get in this like winter funk. And yeah, so hopefully when spring comes, it gets better. But I only have 3 tests in OB and 4 in psych. So the one coming up tomorrow, that's only the second one, and the one on Wednesday for OB, that's the second one. So I only have 1 more in OB. So yeah, but I'll keep you guys updated. I'm pretty sure I'll pass this semester. I refuse to fail. Like, what's supposed to be like the easiest semester for us. So, but yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you get something to take away from my videos. I'm not completely like educational, but just I mean it's good to know information, but it's not like something you can like take and add to your knowledge base as far as like content wise. But it's just my view on nursing school, and how I'm doing in it. So, and what I'm doing to prepare for for it. So, and oh, and also, gosh, my neighbors are so freaking loud. It's making me mad. But anyways, um, what I was gonna say? Oh yeah. So, I wanted to tell you guys like my graduation plans. Or my whole plan for this year, because this is my last summer break as an undergraduate. Yay! Okay, so real quick, because I don't want to make two 40-minute videos, or not two 20-minute videos, but anyways, I want to, after I graduate, I want to go into med search. I believe I still want to, and work there for a while. I want to be there for a while. I don't know if I posted this video, but I don't think I want to be an OB nurse right now, because of my own personal issues. Right now I just can't I can deal with it now, but I'm more comfortable. I don't know. That might change. I won't even say it because I don't want to like say it and then do something different, and it's like, oh, well, I thought you were not going to do that. Not that you guys are holding me to it, but excuse me, I'm leaving that option open. The only type of nursing that I'm not interested in is psych. I'm interested in the material about psych. I'm not interested in it's not hands-on enough for me, like it's medical wise, because you're only dealing with their behaviors, their issues, and that's it. Like, you're not, if they have any other medical issues, if it could be handled on the floor, okay, but if it goes to an acute level, you're sending them down to med search. So yeah, so I don't want to do psych. What else? I don't want to do psych. But yeah, so my plan for this year is we're moving in June. I want to, not that it's going to happen, but I'm hoping it does. Before this year is up, I want to have another baby. Only because if my son was here now, which he's not, but if he was, I wouldn't worry about the baby issue. Not issue, but the need for another baby, because the whole plan was for me to have him in January, and then we would just, that was it. I was gonna get on birth control and go through with school, graduate, start working, and once I get comfortable working and get money in and everything, then we can go ahead and try for another. Well, now, since my son passed, we are going I want to, this is my plan. God might have other plans, but this is what I would like to happen. I would like to have a baby by the end of this year. I want, December, when I'm out of school, I want to be able to give birth, but we'll see. And then that way I can be on my break, bond and all that great stuff. And then my next semester will start in January 10th or 11th or something like that, however it falls. And yeah, that'll be my last semester. By this time, me and my husband will be in our routine of what we're going to do, as far as like, child care and our routine, because he's switching to first shift as of hopefully not this Sunday coming, but the following, the 13th of March. So yeah, so we're going to what was I gonna say? Oh, so we'll have our routine in, okay? And the next place hopefully that we get approved for this week is a 2-bedroom. So, and it's right across the street from our church, which also has a daycare. But anyways, so our plan is, so we'll have our routine. We'll already have our baby because we both really want a baby, another baby, and so we'll, then after that I'll go through school, and then I'll graduate. I'll wait a month, take my NCLEX, start looking for jobs before that day comes, and then find a job and work for at least another 2 or 3 years before we start to try for another one, because we want 3 kids. So that's my plan. And then after that is just, you know, loving my career. I'm like so excited. I cannot wait to be finished with school and like already working. But yeah, so that's my plan. Hopefully it comes to pass. If not, that's fine too. I'll just have to figure something else out or just go with the flow, I guess. I don't know, but I want to graduate. I don't want nothing to come between me and graduation. So in May of next year. But yeah, so that's my plan. Hopefully it goes the way I would like it to. If not, then hey, what can I do? But so yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated, especially next semester, which is supposed to be hard, like another med-surg too. I'll keep you updated on my last semester, about my NCLEX, our baby successes, everything. I'll try to keep doing videos as long as I can, especially like for the first year of my nursing career, so you guys can know how that's going for me and everything. So I'm excited to do videos, YouTube videos, and I'm excited to have subscribers that subscribe to my channel and keep up with me. So yeah, so that's my long-term goal. And I'm done chatting, and I did a 41-minute video with both videos combined. So sorry guys, but I talk too much, I guess. So I'm gonna get to studying, and I'll talk at you guys later.